Hi, so again, it's November 27th, and I just wanted to talk about, I know I'm resting for 20 minutes, but I just wanted to talk to my husband about what he saw, because I couldn't see from this part down. I could see on the monitor, and you know, like where they were putting the needle in, or not a needle, because my husband said it was a tube, and then putting the embryo in, but I just wanted to talk to my husband and kind of give you an insight on what he saw. So I'm gonna record him and he's gonna talk about it. Can you give me my camera, please? So when they brought the embryo out, what did the embryo, like, did it?
Well, he was mapping first. He was finding the area that he was plotting, I guess, where to put the embryo.
Mm-hmm.
So he was trying to get the place. He was kind of locking something into place or something to where he could get to that area.
Mm-hmm.
And she was monitoring at the same time.
All right. You can get up now, okay?
Okay, perfect, thank you.
And was plotting, I guess, where to put the embryo. He found the location, and she was doing the ultrasound and kind of locked into place. She locked in, so he could see it. And then he said the embryo was ready, and then the embryologist came out, and she came out with what looked like a clear tube, like the size of a coffee stir, or a coffee.
How long was it? Was it long?
It was about this long, right? It was about this long.
Mm-hmm.
It's about that long,
Mm-hmm.
and then it had about this much of a plunger in it. So I think it was basically this length, and then the adequate, because you had to push the embryo through the tube to the.
What do you push it with?
I didn't see it. It's like a little sleeve, or kind of like a plunger, basically, if you will. So basically, the embryo was in the straw.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it like a needle, but
Mm-hmm.
no need for the actual needle part. Just a thin tube, and they basically push the little plunger piece or whatever
Oh, I see
forward
what you're saying.
and push the egg out to where it could go, attached to the side of the lining.
Oh,
So.
okay. All right. I was just curious because I didn't get to see that part. So then he just finds the spot and then.
And I really didn't see. I saw her bring out the embryo, in the tube. I saw that part and hand it to him, and then I saw him, kind of putting that inside you. But, and then we saw the tube
On the monitor.
On the monitor, go to the exact location, and then you could see this small little dot, attached right to the.
What size was the dot? Would you say was it like a?
Well, that was weird because, I saw a center little dot, but then it looked like a bigger area right around it. So, he said it was pretty small. So, but it looked like there was a big circle area where he touched it. So there was a big circle area, and there was a little dot in the middle after he got done. So it was kind of weird. Like the surface was kind of flat, but then all of a sudden it looked like a big circle and then a little dot in the middle. So I don't know why it did that. At first I was like, wow, it's really big. Maybe it was just really blown up.
Yeah. Because she was pushing up against my belly.
But then he said, did you see it? It was really small. So he must have been that little bitty dot was actually the embryo.
Like the size of like a pen.
Yeah, just like a pinhead. It was really small. But it was on the screen, it was like the size of a nickel on the uterus wall, and then there was a little dot in the middle. So, but that circle wasn't there until after he did the thing. So there must have been it's encased in fluid. That's what I'm thinking. So he put it in, and I think there was fluid in there to kind of, it rode along with some fluid, and I think that's why that perfect circle
that
shape
makes
happened.
sense.
I'm just speculating, but
but
that
could
explained
be-
why there's a circle there and the little dot in the middle.
Yeah, that
So,
makes sense. You're probably
yeah.
exactly right. Well, thank you for that, baby. I love you. And are you excited about having a baby? Hopefully we'll be pregnant in 2 weeks.
Is Karen excited?
Yeah, we're both excited.
Yeah.
Your mom's excited.
Got an egg in you, an embryo in you.
I know. We've been waiting how long for this?
Yeah, 2 years. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's
I think I have
plants
really good vibes.
and attaches to the uterus, and
We'll have a baby.
She'll
and then
pregnant in about 2 weeks.
I know. And we'll be having a
So-
baby, what, end of August, beginning September? End of
Get you to
August.
fight. Be a fighter.
Yeah, and so what embryo number was it? We had 13 embryos,
And all of them got discarded except for number 5.
and this is the one.
So we
that-
had 13, and all of them got discarded. There were 5 that were maturing, that were viable. But then when they graded them, they were DDDs and DCDs. So they discarded those because they weren't high enough quality. And then some of them didn't metastasize or blastocyst or whatever. So those got discarded. So we had one embryo, number 5, who was able to.
What grade is he?
Be able to be graded and be quality enough to be. So we had one embryo.
Or she, or
Number
he or
5.
she?
Huh?
He or she?
Yeah.
So what was the grade on the embryo?
It was BCB.
That's a good grade.
Yeah, it's not the perfect AA, but I guess that's not common. You know, there's some people who have the best, you know, AA, and but you know, we're BCB, which we asked the embryologist that it was
You said that was a
good to average. So
okay. All right. So we just thought we'd give you a little insight on our video. On our embryo transfer and what my husband saw when he was in there, and because I obviously didn't see that part down. So thank you for joining us. Bye bye.
bye bye.